Go.
Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Squadcast. That's kind of cringe. There's only three people here, which is even more cringe. But hey, what you gonna do? Um, a thing to remember is there's only three of us here today, so there's not gonna be as much content or talking or anything. So let's get this started. I'm Sean, definitely not your host. There's Russell, your host, and Dylan, your other host.
Woo!
Hey.
That's all I gotta say.
so so yeah, Dylan, why don't you start this episode off by discussing the topic that we're gonna be talking about today?
Alrighty. Also, I have a stuffy nose at the moment, so yeah. Okay, so
Oh
in this
no!
episode, we
Someone
are
called the
going to be
paramedics.
discussing our podcast analytics and the future
So
of our podcast.
yeah, so this episode's probably not going to be that interesting until the second half. So please skip to the timestamp on screen right now to
You
go
know
ahead and look at
that
that second
you
half.
know that I'm editing this later, and
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not gonna put that up. I'm
no
probably gonna
no
put that
no
in
it
the.
no dude, it was a prank.
Yeah, Russell, just a prank, man.
It was just a
Okay, I
fucking
was
prank,
just
bro.
checking, brother. God damn.
Anyways, so yeah, we will be discussing our podcast analytics, and I think we should just get started.
Yep, starting with the first episode all the way up to our most recent one, which is episode 13.
All right, now here's what I kind of wanted to do. I kind of just wanted to go from our most viewed to our least viewed. All right, all right. Our most viewed is episode 1. Welcome to the Cringe Squadcast. The reason I think that was probably the most viewed was because it's our first episode. You know, like, hey, what's this? Plus, Russell shouted it out. What about you guys?
Um, so are we just talking about in terms of like views, or what we personally thought about them?
Well, why do you think this episode got how many views it has?
Well, this
Well,
episode hasn't been released yet.
No, the
no,
first
no, no,
episode.
the
First
episode one.
episode.
God damn it. Um, I think pretty much exactly what you said, Dylan. Is that it was the first episode of the podcast, so people were just like, oh, whoa, let me go and check this out over here.
Oh
Yeah.
hey, a new
Plus, like I
podcast to
said
listen to.
earlier, you also shouted it out.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I do it for basically almost all of them,
Yeah.
except when I'm just getting swamped with work, which thankfully, since it's Christmas break for us,
No more
I'm gonna
work
no
for
more
a
work.
while.
So when we release those videos, because we're gonna be having a whole bunch of new videos out next week. Well, for me, um, we're gonna be having, I believe, 3 episodes next week of the
I
of the
forgot.
Cringe
Wait, I
Squadcast.
forgot why we were having 3 episodes again.
Because I think we
Special.
were. Yeah, no, I think we're just going to at least just get as many episodes out as possible before the end of the year.
It might be 3 or 2 because I think we like moved around a couple episodes.
No, it. Okay, yeah.
Since you also remember this was supposed to be next episode, you know.
Yes.
But yeah, you'll see, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to the next one though. Our second most viewed is episode 5, school stories, and I think this did well because it's a relatable topic to a lot of people.
Yeah. Um.
I'm pretty sure that's like the only reason though.
Yeah,
Bullshit,
I
Jesus.
have to agree on that. Um.
Like it's just a
And
relatable
maybe
topic.
also it's also kind of like a funny topic to discuss. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, wait, what did you do in school? Like when were you in school, and what kind of funny moments did you have? Which I guess, should I kind of tease this out a bit?
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
I mean, we're gonna discuss this more at the end of this episode. But for season 2, we will be having a part 2 to school stories.
Yeah.
We will be, hopefully, we're gonna be concluding the elementary school stories, and then we're gonna move on, and we're gonna be discussing a whole bunch of middle school stories. Like, but again, that's for at the end of this episode. But
Anyways,
um,
but
I think personally, I think the reason why it did so well was like we said before, it's a relatable topic. It's also a funny topic to discuss, and you know what? Um, people seem to enjoy it, so that's why I want to keep on. I want to make a part 2 to that episode, and
Yeah.
also that's what I mean. We kind of stress this at the end of every episode, but view seeing the view count go up makes us really want to watch the make more content for you guys.
What?
So
Okay.
so yeah, but Dylan, you want to add anything to this to this section?
Well, just to summarize it all, the only two reasons this episode did good school stories was one, it's a relatable topic, and two, it's funny. But moving on. All right, our third most viewed is episode 2, How We All Met. Which I don't know. Maybe people want to see how we met each other because it's only the second episode.
That's kind
They
of weird,
barely
bro.
know anything about us yet.
That's kind of sus.
Okay,
Everything's
how?
kind of sus.
All right,
Shut up.
never mind.
Anyways,
You don't know logic.
I think. I mean, yeah. Personally, I think that's a good way to summarize it. Dylan, is that again, second episode, people really. I mean, besides maybe if they watched our personal channels, they probably would have known something about us before. But just going at this from just seeing, like, just watching the first episode, probably just thinking that, hey, how did all of these people meet? I think the second episode really did good in that department.
yeah.
But overall, I think that it did very good because of like kind of like with the first two episodes we discussed. It's a it's it's a relatable topic about like like um not so much with like the first episode, but like more like with like this episode and the previous one, school stories that we talked about. They're relatable topics, and sometimes they're kind of funny about how we all met. Um,
Yeah.
but do you guys want to add anything before we move on to the next one?
I
I
got
mean,
nothing.
I wasn't there for that episode, so I don't have nothing to add.
All right, our next one is episode 10, which is the Fortnite discussion. And
Okay.
I think that one did
Okay.
well because
Because it has the word Fortnite in it.
controversial topic, despite how bad the game is in so many aspects.
I think that honestly, the reason why that episode did so well, because well, one, whenever kids see the Fortnite on any kind of video, it's like, oh my god, Fortnite! I need to watch this video. But I think when you really actually watch the video, um, you see like all of our points. Like we literally, I believe, we openly say at the beginning of the video, hey, this is gonna be our honest thoughts. We're gonna be talking about some really bad things about the game, so
But
don't
also some
expect.
good things.
Yeah, but also some good things. So this is gonna be
Keep in mind, I
our
like the game, dude. I
I
enjoy
mean, yeah,
playing it every day. But
I think
granted,
we
as
both.
of
I
now,
think we
I
both
don't
did.
think it's the best. I mean, I don't think it's that
actually,
fun
Russell,
anymore.
today they just introduced a ton of new winter stuff and free stuff like skins and whatnot.
Yeah, but
See, that's what I like about the game when they add stuff like that.
yeah, they're mostly consistent with their updates, but we were being honest in that video, and we weren't just gonna be like, oh my god, dude, Fortnite's like the greatest game ever. We weren't doing that. We wanted to openly and honestly discuss the game over all of its 15 seasons as of now.
Yeah, and I'm not going to include the second part of this episode, by the way, the Fortnite discussion, because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but
I'll say we just go on to the next one, though.
yeah, but I just honestly think that it it's probably a refreshing. It's refreshing to see, or was still is to see different opinions than just like either oh the game's good or the game is bad. We
Yeah.
overall we think that the game is okay. We admit that there are some good parts.
Overall, I think it's better than okay, but
No, I mean
if
like as
there are,
like the group in general. But I just think like we've stated that like there's some good parts about it, and there were some bad parts about it. But overall,
I'll say this:
it was
there's
a
mostly
fun
good parts.
experience. It was overall a fun experience. But we can't just
I'm just saying
overlook
we're
the
going way off
problems.
topic. I say we just
But
get to the next one.
yeah,
All right.
I just
Next
want
episode is episode 3, which is our video game discussion. I think that one also did well because it's
Episode 3.
another relatable topic.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all there needs to be said. So moving on. Our next heist, at 170 views, is episode 4, which is the movie and TV show discussion. And like last episode, because it's a relatable topic.
the last few, really.
Yeah. All right. Episode
Generation X.
6 was the next one at 167 views. It is starting of the podcast, and I'm guessing the reason people watch that is because they were kind of curious how we started or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because we only briefly mentioned how we started the podcast in the first episode. We never really elaborated on it. But this
Yeah.
one was really like it's like, hey, if you guys were wondering, this is how the idea like started out, how it slowly grew over the years, and then how it became into fruition.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all I have to say about that one.
Well, next one after that is episode 7, which is the Halloween special at 151 views, and I think that one did well because I mean it's a seasonal episode.
Yeah.
Plus, who doesn't like Halloween?
Yeah. If you don't like Halloween, you're an alien. But but honestly, I think, like Dylan said, it's discussing a holiday. Who doesn't really like holidays? But I think overall, just listening to like the stories that we told in that episode were really funny.
Yeah, I like that. Was probably my favorite episode to record.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites as well.
All right, well, next one is episode 8 at 106 views. Our YouTube channels, and I'm guessing for this one, it did like pretty well because I mean I don't know, maybe people want to see what we do outside of the podcast, YouTube wise.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, 'cause
technically the
we
podcast
did
is
mention
the
a few
channel,
times. We did mention a few times before we made that episode that we had personal YouTube channels. I think especially in I forgot which episode it was. I think it was like episode 6 or 7. I don't know, but we discussed it briefly sometimes in certain episodes before this one, and people obviously got curious, and I think that really discussing what we do on each of our personal channels um was a really good insight into what kind of each of us liked to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really all I have to say about that one.
All right. Well, after that one, at 42 views, is the second part of Fortnite discussion, but I said I want to go into that. So after that, here is where the steep drop off comes in. Okay. So keep in mind, the one I just went over, not counting the Fortnite one, was at 96 views. Our next episode, the Thanksgiving special, 37 views.
Jesus Christ, that's like a
It's
whole
been 3
like,
weeks. Keep in mind, we're not doing this for views, dude. We're
not
just
doing this. We're just
I don't
having
think
fun.
people like Thanksgiving very much.
I think a reason that has to do with it is because these last couple of episodes don't have thumbnails, and you know thumbnails usually attracts the viewer to watch a video.
We
That's
are
why I need.
we are
We are in the
working-
works of adding
yeah,
thumbnails to those videos.
Dylan is hired to we
No,
we
nobody
asked
does.
Dylan to
With
work on
Franco's
something.
sudden disappearance from the podcast, I will be taking over thumbnail duties.
Yes.
So yes,
So yeah, Dylan is. I mean, especially with this whole Christmas break going on.
I should have plenty of times on my hand to create some thumbnails. They won't be as good as Franco's. I'll say that, but they'll be decent.
Are they gonna be pixel art?
No.
No.
It would be probably on image quality probably around the same level, but it's just overall probably slightly less quality. But anyway,
Yeah.
We are working on that. But
So Thanksgiving special. I mean, I think most of it has to do with the thumbnail.
yeah,
And then I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it didn't do too bad. I mean, 37 views ain't bad.
Yeah, but these are we going up to the last two?
Yeah, here's where things
Yeah.
get bad. All right, episode 12, winter season discussion, 16 views.
Yeah.
And hey, at least we're still getting support.
Hmm.
And like I said, I think some of it has to do with not being a thumbnail.
Yeah, like there's no thumbnail.
And then finally, our last episode at the bottom is our most recent one, episode 13, Future Careers, at 14 views.
Yeah.
And once again, no thumbnail.
I think personally, maybe the views might go up with this either this episode or hey, maybe next episode that we're gonna hint at the end of this one. Just saying
Ah, yes.
that might be something.
So here's what I was thinking. Obviously, I think a big part of it has to do with not being a thumbnail. Like, I mean, that's a pretty boring default thumbnail by YouTube right here, which is the Discord screen.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that on the cover of the
No,
video.
everybody wants to see Discord screen.
All right then. Don't you may go on.
Also,
Hey, I'm
I
here to
think
provide a little bit
maybe
more
these
context.
last few topics haven't been as interesting as, let's say, school stories.
But hey, that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe this episode or maybe the next one might
But
catch people's attention.
I feel like you guys are gonna like the next couple of episodes.
Hmm.
We got some good stuff planned for the beginning of the next year.
I don't think we're gonna spoil the next episode, but I think we're
Yeah.
gonna. Okay, we're not for this section right here. We're gonna be talking about the future of the podcast. We're not gonna be talking about the end of this year. We're
Yeah.
gonna be talking about because I guess we should kind of. This is the first time we're gonna be talking about this. Are we stopping at season at how many episodes is this going to be? Like 16, 17? Maybe 15?
Are you talking about for the rest of the year? Like how many episodes will
Yeah,
be?
are we going to stop at how many episodes? Like by the end of December?
I'm pretty
Question
sure
is-
it'll
The
probably
question
be like
is-
16.
Yeah, are we going to
Yeah.
stop at
16,
like
maybe 17.
15,
Oh, you know what?
16,
We should
maybe
do one
7?
episode where we're all just playing one video game together. Just
Okay.
talk over that. Voiceover.
Well, that might be something. We'll think about that.
Maybe
But-
like a Squadcast short or something.
But
We'll keep it in mind.
I want to stress this right now. Are we stopping at 15 episodes? No. Are we stopping at 16 episodes? No. Are we stopping at maybe 17? No. In fact, we are going to have a second season of this.
Yes.
Which will fill out the entire year of 2021.
Exactly.
So no, we are not stopping at the end of this year.
This podcast is still staying strong, and seriously, guys, we want more people to join. Even if you just want to be on one episode, just leave down a comment.
Yes. Which we'll discuss a little bit more at the end of this episode.
That
But
would be useful. Yes.
we want to we don't want to stop at one season. I just hope if we were gonna stop, we're probably gonna stop this podcast at some point, not now. I'm just hoping that we can at least get 2 full seasons in.
Yeah,
That's
we're probably gonna
all
get
I
through.
wish. And then really, I don't care about what happens to the podcast. I mean, it would suck if we like canceled the podcast. It really would. But I think that your support, which is by you guys watching the videos, hitting that thumbs up button, smashing that subscribe button, and hitting that bell icon, would really support us.
No, Russell, you're sounding like a cliche YouTuber. Right
Okay,
now.
dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. The way you do it is, hey, so I've been noticed that only blank % of you are subscribed. So if you could blink on that subscribe button, blink on that like button, that would be great.
That is actually correct.
See, dude, I can do it better than you.
But
I only
here's how
type
you
for
guys
link.
support us. Comment down, giving us a video idea, or asking to be on an episode. That's how you support.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
just comment in general so we appear a bit higher in the rankings when people search up podcasts. It's true,
Alright.
that's how it works.
No, I'm
Also,
not admitting that you're wrong.
There is another channel
Yeah, come
that
to
is
me, Jay.
Cringe Squadcast, and it was made like a while ago though, like a couple years
2016.
back. Yeah, and we did not like intentionally steal your name, by the way. If you're watching this, voice crack.
I think they only made like 2 episodes and then they just canceled it.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of cringe when someone steals someone else's name.
Well, here's the thing: we didn't even know that was a show until we already made like 5 episodes, and then we're
Yeah.
like, "Well, crap, we can't change the name now." So
I mean, unless they reach out to us saying,
Yes.
"Hey, you got a sore name," and asking for us to not use it. I mean, obviously we're gonna change it.
But we'll discuss with them and saying that we didn't intentionally do it, but we'll change it.
Yeah. Only if they reach out to us.
Yes.
But for now, it's just staying the same.
Now, do we want to discuss the episodes that we currently have planned out for season 2? We're not
Go
gonna
for it.
go into the end of season 1 because we're saving that for a secret. Or
Well, let's just say we have we have all of
six-
January planned out, and then like the first week of February,
Yeah,
and
the
then
first week
we're
The
of
stuck.
first week of February, bro.
Yes.
Although, yeah, we need to sit down sometime after this podcast to come up with new episode ideas. But for now, we just have episodes set up to the first week of 2020.
Oh, hey, look forward to that Minecraft episode I suggested.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that
Hey,
might
man,
actually
you
be a
gotta
suggestion.
keep them
And
on
again,
their toes.
I will state this right now. It's basically going to be pretty much the same as our Fortnite discussion. It's going to be our honest thoughts. We're going to discuss both the good and bad points about the game. We're not going to be just overly positive or overly negative. We're going to discuss our genuine thoughts. And discuss the whole history of it. If it does happen. I'm not saying there's any promises, but it most likely will happen. But you guys will have to wait until 2021. But we have, yeah, like Dylan said, we have currently 6 episodes planned out for season 2. And do we intend to end it at season 2?
I mean, I don't intend to end it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Maybe when like our lives
Maybe
get
if
too
we
hectic.
eventually get like a season 5.
Like obviously, like maybe if we were to look for like jobs or go to college or whatnot,
think
then
so.
obviously we'd probably have to put a stop to the podcast.
For a while. We're probably not gonna overly
But-
cancel it.
But that should be at least a couple years.
Yeah. It might be on a little hiatus before we bring it back.
Yeah.
But again, that's for the future to plan out. But as of now, what are our current thoughts about the podcast? As of now,
Honestly, I think it's dying.
okay then.
And I'm not even
yeah.
joking. Like it is sort of dying, dude.
Do we
We
have to
need
do the
more-
funny?
We need more people to join. Like
Yeah.
Or do we
want
have
more.
to do the funny?
Well,
We could
I
just do the
think
funny.
it's 2 key things. One, we need to start adding back thumbnails.
Yeah, we need clickbait better.
Okay, shut up, Sean.
What?
It's
Anyways,
not
did you
about goddamn clickbait.
But it is so people can watch our videos more.
That-
You not know how YouTube works.
Why do I feel like you're becoming the Elon Musk of our podcast? And like, we need the views, so
You don't
clickbait,
hear nothing.
clickbait. God
What's
damn.
You don't hear nothing.
Anyway, so what's number 2, Russell?
Number 2, we need to get a lot more people onto the podcast.
Yes, just if you want to join, just leave down in the comments of this video
Yes.
or message Russell on Instagram. Which guy? Jesus, how many am I gonna have?
Dylan, you're not as bad as me on our freaking
That's true.
box parties.
That is true.
But yeah, if you want to see this channel grow even more and take it out of this slump that we're in, because Dylan does kind of have a point. We kind of are in a kind of on a low point, not massively. I mean, we still have people watching it, but not as
Yeah.
much as we used to get. We're not getting hundreds of views. We're only getting probably like 10 or 20 views.
I'd say our peak was maybe around episode 5 to 10.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, I
it
think,
just started to slowly decline from there with a
Yeah.
steep drop off around Thanksgiving special.
granted, that's when we started not putting up the thumbnails.
Yeah.
So that might be a very key part. Which again, like we said earlier, we're working on getting the thumbnails up. But I think it's honestly we need the thumbnails up for not only our previous 3 episodes, but also for future episodes. But I think we also need to get new people onto the podcast. So, like Dylan said, please leave a comment down below.
Even
about
if it's
whether-
just for one episode, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Let's get Dylan's brother in on this.
Oh,
God.
Come on, man. The Fortnite dance.
Oh, God.
no. God, no.
Like again, like leave a comment down below either if you guys want to suggest a really popular, like a really good idea, or like I kind of said earlier, ask if you want to be on a future episode. If you don't spam, then we'll see what we can do. If even like Dylan said, if it even is for one episode, we'll see which one you want to do, and if you have the time, just send me your Discord information. I'll invite you to the server, and then boom, we can have an episode.
Our next episode will be the Christmas episode.
Yes.
And so we really want people to be on that one. Like, if you guys really want to be on an episode, this is probably like one of the best ones you could be on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we're gonna. You guys know the theme song we're entering that with, right?
Oh God, you literally only just mentioned this now. Are you gonna pull a Franco?
What do you mean?
Okay.
Well, we're not about to get copyright strikes when we're not even
Yeah, please
monetized.
don't.
No, dude, it's just a Sprite commercial. Remember?
No, okay.
Come on, dude. It's the
Honestly,
thirstiest
you know
time
what?
of the
Sure,
year.
why not? Why not?
It's the thirstiest time of the year, bro.
Time of the year.
I have just one curry. Which white cranberry?
Oh, dear, my son.
You want a spike cranberry?
Hey, one Sprite cranberry.
Oh, what is our lives?
What?
Anyways,
what
I'm
is
a
our
giant
life?
goddamn meme.
So, I just wanted to say this one more time. Please recommend us video ideas. Please. Even if it's something small, we can always make that one of our Squadcast shorts on Wednesdays, because we have not done one yet.
Wait, we do those?
Oh, I mean,
we might do
we
those.
were going to do them, but nobody's recommended an idea yet.
Oh, I have an idea. I have multiple ideas.
Alright, leave them
well,
down in the comments.
But I don't have a YouTube channel. How could I comment on the video? Intensifies.
You can use a school YouTube channel.
Sure. As
Yeah,
long
but
as
this,
as
but
long
it's not
as
monetized at
it's
school,
nothing
bro.
inappropriate, then your comment will stay.
So yes, we want more people to join, and we need more ideas.
Yeah,
Not because we're running out of ideas, we just want more ideas, because, you know.
and more interesting ideas that might catch people's attention.
Before this podcast even started, we had every single video you see now planned out.
Yes, we had
Like,
the first season.
since like September, dude. We
Yeah, we
had it
literally
planned out.
basically had the whole first season planned out.
Yeah. Like September to the end of 2020.
Yes. And no, like, and we really do appreciate if you guys like hit that thumbs up button, because that makes us, and like watching our videos, that encourages us to do more videos, as long as subscribing, because then that lets us know that people do enjoy the content. So, like, we really do enjoy the support, and that makes.
Here
us
are
want-
our goals. Sorry, actually, here you go first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if you do subscribe, we guarantee that there will be great content coming in the future. And check out our previous, 13 episodes that we've done. Check out those ones for, great content that you might find in there as well. So we do say, do subscribe. Not trying to do some any clickbait BS. I'm legit being serious. Subscribe, and then you'll see some great content, either from our past 13 episodes or coming in next year. So
Here's what I think our goals should be, or our couple of goals. One, I would love to see the channel hit 30 subscribers by the end of 2020.
we're so close. Like, how many are we at?
We have like 28.
28, 29. Just get us those like 2 subscribers or 1
Exactly.
to get us to
And-
30, so that we feel like we can accomplish something with this channel.
And here's my next goal. I want at least 10 people on the next episode.
10, Jesus.
Yes, dude. If we get everyone in the podcast currently, which is me, you, Sean, that's 3, Vignesh 4, Aiden 5, Chad 6, Franco 7, Ryan 8. I think that's everyone in the podcast right now. So that's 8 people, plus maybe 2 more. But we can have more too. I'm just saying 10 at least. So yeah, like we said earlier, if you want to be on the podcast, just let us know. Next episode's Christmas special.
Comment down below or DM me at my Instagram, which will be down in the description.
Yeah.
I
think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah. Well, Sean, do you want to mention anything before we get to the end card?
Yeah, spamming shotguns are trash.
Anyways, continue, Rusty.
Don't worry, there's just this chat here.
Yeah, like we said, comment down below if you either want to suggest us a future idea for an episode in 2021, or comment down below if you want to be on a future episode of the Cringe Squadcast. If you don't, like I said earlier, if you don't spam, then me and Dylan can see which episode you want to do, if we can figure out a schedule, and then I'll send me your Discord information. I'll accept you as a friend. I'll invite you to the server, and then we'll have an episode. And also make sure to for great future content and great past content, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button for future notifications. And Dylan, you want to mention anything?
That's pretty much all. I mean, yeah.
Like we said earlier, next Friday, we're gonna be doing this a little bit differently, because actually, with Grandly, we always post our episodes on Fridays.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna be recording it on Thursday, uploading it Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna be recording it on Thursday, uploading it on Friday.
What? Did you just have a stroke?
On Friday.
Yep. Because obviously Thursday is gonna be Christmas Eve. We obviously most likely can't record an episode on Christmas Day, so we're just gonna record it the day before, and then upload it on Christmas.
No, we're uploading on Friday. Yeah.
What was the awkward silence? That's pretty much all though.
Yeah, I'm done basically. If anyone else wants to mention anything.
That's right. I had a voice crack saying that.
So
You know what? No,
Yeah,
let's just end the
you
episode.
had a voice crack.
I
End
just
the
want to say
episode.
this to everybody at home. You don't try the mushrooms that Mario eats. I tried one. I didn't wake up until like 3 hours later.
Jesus.
And
Well, that's all
Yeah.
the time we have for this episode.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, stay tuned for next week on Friday, where we're gonna have our hopefully our biggest episode yet, our Christmas special, with hopefully everyone in the podcast. We'll find out. Well, you guys will find out next week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell button for notifications on when new episodes are coming out. Make sure to comment down below for to ask to be on a future episode or to suggest an idea for season 2. And so long for now, and stay tuned for next week.
Actually, real quick before we end this, I have a question.
What?
Want to spike cranberry?
Oh God! Stay tuned.
See you guys later. Bye.
Peace.
Ciao.